Hi everyone, Julie Sutherland here on a very sunny day. You can probably see the way the sun's shining behind me. It's cold, mind you, it's about minus 25 Celsius or something, but it is sunny, and that does make lockdown, which we're in again, feel a whole lot more bearable. And on the subject of sun, today I'm going to be reading from my poetry anthology, Bright Poems for Dark Days. This happens to be a bright day, which is nice, but I'm going to read a poem in which the sun features quite heavily. This poem is called The Sun Rising by John Donne. John Donne was writing just a little bit sort of after Shakespeare. Shakespeare would have been about 8 or so when John Donne was born, so they were near contemporaries, but writing very different kinds of poetry. For those of you who don't already have a copy of the book, what you might not know is that I introduce each poem in the book with a little blurb to give you some context about the poem and the poet. So I thought I would read that little blurb today, just to give you a sense of what those are like, and then I will read the poem itself. Very few poems capture the intensity and all-consuming nature of love like The Sun Rising by John Donne, an English poet as renowned for his often-racy love poems as he is for his sacred ones. In this poem, lovers in love are a world unto themselves. They know no season and recognize no time. The infatuated speaker audaciously proclaims that nothing exists beyond the walls of the lover's bedroom. The thrilling intensity of this poem is in its direct address to the sun, who has dared to summon the lovers out of bed. Refreshingly, they refuse. In a bold reordering of the cosmos, they command the sun to shine exclusively on them. In doing so, the poem says, it warms the whole world. The Sun Rising by John Donne. Busy old fool, unruly sun, why dost thou thus through windows and through curtains call on us? Must to thy motions lovers' seasons run? Saucy pedantic wretch, go chide late schoolboys and sour prentices. Go tell court huntsmen that the king will ride. Call country aunts to harvest offices. Love, all alike, no season knows, nor clime, nor hours, days, months, which are the rags of time. Thy beams, so reverend and strong, why shouldst thou think I could eclipse and cloud them with a wink, but that I would not lose her sight so long? If her eyes have not blinded thine, look, and tomorrow, late, tell me whether both the Indias of spice and mine be where thou left'st them, or lie here with me. Ask for those kings whom thou sawest yesterday, and thou shalt hear, all here in one bed lay. She is all states, and all princes I. Nothing else is. Princes do but play us. Compared to this, all honors mimic, all wealth alchemy. Thou, son, art half as happy as we, in that the world's contracted thus. Thine age asks ease, and since thy duties be to warm the world, that's done in warming us. Shine here to us, and thou art everywhere. This bed thy center is, these walls thy sphere.